Welcome to Tuff Talk Miami. It's your boy T.
Yo, your boy Madness.
Follow us on all our socials, IG, Twitter, YouTube. The link is in the bio on the IG app. And just follow us, man. We love the support. We love everybody for watching our videos, liking it, following us and everything, man. We appreciate it. The whole world, all our listeners. We got a special guest here today, y'all. She's a special lady. I love this lady. Her name is Chaz. That's what we call her, Chaz.
Yo.
Drinks on Me 305. It's the name of the company. That's the brand, right? She love that brand.
Love it.
The best brand. If you need food, even liquor drinks, she got the strawberry Hennessy. Bald head hoe. I love the chicken wrap with the fries. She know I love that. That's all I get. She got everything, man. But she could explain it more to y'all today about what she got on the truck, what she started.
All right, let's run it, man.
Where she grew up, school, accomplishments, the negatives, the pros, the cons, and owning a business and being a black woman in the business at that. But Chaz, Madness, what you got?
Hey, Madness ready to run it, man.
Go ahead.
All right, Chaz, tell us a little bit about yourself, dog. Where you from? What high school you went to?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Dive into this.
Yeah.
thing,
What?
man.
Tell her where you're from. So what? We know you're from Miami.
Definitely from Miami. Born and raised in Liberty City. I went to the best in the land.
Okay.
Miami Northwestern High School.
Hell no. Cut a mic off. Now, you done already blew it, man.
I just made y'all ratings go up.
Oh Lord.
I am the oldest of 7 children.
Okay.
I am a 4th generation entrepreneur and hustler.
All right. We love that. We love when a woman is a hustler.
Period.
Know how to get it. And
Good
Chaz,
stuff,
she
good
know how to
stuff.
get it. For sure.
Right. So, what's going on with you, man?
Hold on. What high school you went to?
She said it.
Miami North.
Don't
West-
say that.
I
Don't
wasn't
ever
listening.
say that again.
But I
man.
want her
We
to
on
have it again.
71st
Second
Street.
run with this thing.
But we got Central
Bulls,
Rockets
huh?
right here, man. She's surrounded with the Central Rockets. So we're
It's
just
all love.
saying,
It's all love.
we not gonna, jump on her today, but yeah, go ahead.
What was the first question? What'd you ask?
Your background.
4th generation hustler. My grandparents never worked for anybody.
Okay.
Or what y'all call the man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't consider it to be the man in this day and age. When people say the man, it's more like a systematic thing of working for yourself.
Okay.
Having more time for your family, making your own schedule, having the freedom is what most people are looking for now in becoming an entrepreneur or self-owned business, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother was a black woman, owned her own salon.
Okay.
My grandfather was one of the first black car washes, mobile car wash in Miami Beach.
Miami Beach.
He's worked for the Bee Gees. He worked for like a bunch of, like my first job was washing cars that were way like taller than me. I always been the same height since I was like
A woman
2.
washing cars?
Of course.
A girl? I've never seen that.
Don't do that.
That's the first time.
Don't do that. I'm a hard worker.
Heard
I'm a hard worker, period.
Okay.
I don't mind being sweaty and musty about my dollars.
Okay.
So, yeah, I used to wash cars when I was younger for my grandfather. My mom was a baker. So everyone really knows my mom from the city as the donut lady. She had her own brand that she created with her own hands. And we would sell donuts like in the Poke Beans and the Scott Projects.
Okay.
Drew, anybody from the city, they see me, they be like, I know your mom. You the donut lady. I'm like, no, it's my mom.
Okay.
So I come from a background of somewhat cooking, hustling. All my cousins like mostly have a hustle. Really on my mom's side.
Okay.
On my dad's side, they are more professional hustlers. They all have degrees and work differently. But
Okay.
nonetheless, hustlers.
Okay. Now, my question is, so you into the food trucking business. How has it been? How has it been?
So a week ago made 1 year that my truck opened.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a year of ups, downs. I'm not going to lie. It's not an easy business. It's not easy. People were like, oh, my God, you got a food truck. You made it.
Yeah.
I think the food truck came about during the pandemic, that everybody bought a food truck at the same time because no one could go into buildings because of COVID.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? I did see that during the pandemic. It's like everybody had a truck, bro.
But you were forced to
trailer,
get one.
a truck, or something.
Something, yeah.
Because if you were already like street hustling food, the government forced you to keep your business. You had to move along with what they had going on.
Okay.
It was supposed to be, safer, clean, and that was the wave.
Yeah.
You can't go into a building. You can stand outside. You can eat outside. You can be outside and eat.
Okay.
So everybody purchased a trailer. Now you have 1,000 trailers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And in Miami, you either are joining a food truck association or finding your own way lot to rent or what have you. My truck has done some, I'm not going to say a lot, but I've done quite a bit of vending events.
Mm-hmm.
I work for the Miami Dolphins currently.
Okay.
Jason Jenkins, who is the VP of Communications for the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
We work for Rick Ross. I had the kitchen at King of Diamonds.
Shout out to Rick Ross.
Of course, Bel-Air. Bel-Air, me, please. I work for all Don't Riders.
Don't Riders. Shout out to the Don't Riders too.
Anybody that drive an old school.
I need me a Don't. I love them
Shout out
shits.
to that. We got an event coming up right now this weekend for Blue Magic. He's doing a toy drive for his old, where he grew up in his community on 207th Street. We're doing that. We're doing the New Year's ride out with Juice, which is the Martin's barber.
Okay.
Anybody that reaches out to me, I don't say no. My kids' school, I don't really say no to any events. But right now, I'm trying to grow my consistency with my truck right now. Sometimes, for me, in my vision, not everyone's opinion, I think me standing still right now is what my business needs.
Okay.
Sometimes moving around, event here, event there. It's all a gamble. Food truck vending is a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
So
it's
if
not
y'all know,
guarantee.
for the listeners, it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
Right.
It's not a guarantee. You can go somewhere and they say they'll have an event of 20,000 people. But you get there and they got 20,000 trucks. So what did you pay your money to come here for? Yeah. You made $1.
Okay.
You made $1. No matter how much the owner took in, the employees still have to get paid.
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what everyone on the outside sees. Losses are still happening. Gains is what people see outside. Losses is what the owner feels. No one else sees that or feels that unless you are in this business.
Okay.
For myself, over the summer, I took a big loss. I didn't work for about 3 months. So it's a lot. When it comes to food trucks to me are the new Jack City. Everybody want up in competition. Everybody want to beat this person. Everybody feel like, oh, they get this spot. They fight for spots where they're going to be at. Prime example, 119th Street by the Rolex. They cleared that out. But long-term vision of 119, I only went to work there when I was under a tent. And when I got my truck, I never went back.
Yeah.
I never went back once I saw the property in the back being cleared, which was the old golf course. That was being cleared for something.
Yeah, and you know what? Hold on. I remember when she was out there 119 with the tent. Yep. She was front row, bro.
Next to Blue. Shout out to Blue Pasta by Lou's Kitchen. Blue is the most humble gentleman I've ever met. He has 2 trailers now. He has a building now. His son and himself have joined businesses. Blue was the first person to say, come stand next to me and hustle. Blue.
Okay, shout out to Blue.
Shout out to Blue.
119 was nothing. There was nobody there but him. I don't care what nobody say. It was nobody there but him tossing pasta. And then everybody else came and flooded it because it was the only area that was Miami-Dade County owned where you didn't really have to have a permit. Yes. You could just work on that property for free. Nobody was paying any costs. I got the reputation of boss lady on that property because I wanted it to stay clean, collecting money from the vendors and make sure the property stayed clean because houses are on that street.
Yes.
Even though you don't see them, there's 8 houses back there owned by elderly people. And the food trucks got out of control during that time. It turned into like a carnival.
I remember people having conflicts. Food trucks was going at it, bro.
Yeah, it turned into a lot.
It was crazy. But hold on. But you did mention about you. What's it? The guy named Jason Jenkins.
Jason Jenkins of the Dolphins.
Yes. You had you say you're working for the Dolphins, right? And plus, if y'all don't know, she was in the Miami Herald.
Yeah.
Miami Herald, and you was on the food release program.
Yes.
with the Miami Health. Can you explain the food relief program?
I've been in
How
the
that
food
work?
relief for about a year and a half. People ask me all the time how I got connected with it. I think what happened is my manager, which is Latifah Paramore, I received a grant from Pfizer and got connected with the Dolphins.
Okay.
I met Jason Jenkins and his staff, Callie Newbanks, and just took off from there.
Yeah.
I don't really remember how the relationship started. I just know where it's going.
Yeah.
It's a great relationship I have with the Dolphins right now. I work for them at least 4 times a month,
Okay.
feeding the Miami Gardens community. This Sunday, the 19th, I'll be honored at the Dolphin Stadium for my work with the food relief program.
Stuff.
And that's
Good
what?
stuff.
And that's the Formula One?
No, I'm going to be honored.
Honored.
At the game.
At the game.
Yeah.
Miami, the Dolphins and the Jets game.
Dolphins and Jets on the 19th.
Y'all listen out halftime. It should be halftime because they usually do that.
It's gonna be
Before?
Mm-hmm.
Watch that game, man.
Before.
Watch the game so y'all see her getting honored, man. I know
hope
I'm going to
so.
watch it. If I ain't there, I'm going to watch the shit to see her get honored.
Oh, to my family, I only got 3 tickets.
Oh man,
3.
y'all gonna have to fight for it, huh?
Yeah.
So one person, I guarantee I know who's going 1. So the other 2, I don't know what's in the L.
Okay.
What else have I done that I'm super proud of? I'm gonna say I have some fairy godparents in the food business. I love the husband and wife that owns a food truck brand, and whenever they can give me good work, they do.
Okay.
I try to do, if they call on me to do something for them, I always try to go. That's how I end up meeting Ross. Super excited. Like, it was somebody I wanted to meet for over 10 years.
Yeah.
When people ask me what's my goal in business, my goal is to be the female version of E-Class.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Hold on now.
Wow.
But she getting far right there. Hold on. We ain't there yet. But, dang, you already answered
Lady
some of my
E-Class,
questions
huh?
already.
Okay.
Damn, she went through all my questions already.
I was trying to go through it because I'm nervous.
Nah, you
so
doing good.
Okay.
You doing good, Chaz.
I know y'all think I'd be like, but I'd be scared.
Nah.
Oh yeah, hey, make sure y'all follow Chaz now on IG.
Again,
Drinks on
Drinks on
Me
Me
305. Y'all follow us on Tuff Talk Podcast Miami and subscribe to the YouTube Tuff Talk Podcast Miami.
You already know the saying, like my shit.
And
Like my shit.
so, do you have something, right?
Oh yeah, man. We ain't even scratched the
Yeah,
surface.
let me see what the
We ain't
comments
even
coming in
scratched
for the
surface
IG
yet.
live. See what we're talking about.
So as far as location go, like where can we find you right now? Like if I wanted to pull up and get a plate of them lemon pepper wings, with them lemon pepper fries, dog, where can I go?
You can find me now at the Chicagoan Bar on 107th Street and 7th Avenue in Miami.
Okay.
We will be on Uber Eats beginning this week.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Probably DoorDash in another week. It's important to me in this coming first quarter of 2022 to build consistency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
try
can
to-
be,
try
anybody
to
can
stay in the
be
mic.
more, anybody can have like, it always looks good to be here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
But consistency
Is key.
is the key.
Okay.
So somebody say, why you on the side of the street and why you here and why you there? It's rules and regulations to having a food truck and where you can be at.
Yes. All right. You know what? For the listeners, when I first tasted her food, she was selling it out of her car, the trunk of her car. Okay. The trunk of her car, bro. And I was getting a haircut. She used to come in the barbershop and sell her food. Do what she gotta do. And to see where she at now, she accomplished a lot, man. And I'm proud of her from when I first met her. And she doing good, man. I appreciate what she doing, and her food is fucking great. I love it.
I can attest to that.
And the first meal I had, it was in a cup, right? It was in the cup. It was eggs. It was like a breakfast.
Okay.
It was in one though.
Busy bowl.
Yeah.
It was all in one, bro. Man, shit. Chicken sauce. Man, shit. I fell in love.
Yeah, nah, man.
So
For me, it's the wings for me, dog. It's the wings for
which
me.
one? Lemon
Met me
pepper?
on
The
the
lemon
second
pepper,
half.
man.
The lemon pepper.
wings with the buffalo sauce on the side.
But a lot of
You
people
already
that's
know.
rocking with her.
Flats only.
But a lot of people that's rocking with her since day one, they remember them breakfast cups.
Yeah.
And I know they do. But let me ask you this question. Did someone influence you or to start doing your own business instead of working for somebody? Did somebody influence you? You don't have to drop no names.
I'm not gonna drop a name.
But this somebody or something.
I want to say
your kids or something. Or
my motivation is definitely my daughters.
Okay,
that's my motivation. I didn't really see what I had. I was selling drinks here in Midtown at Art Basel in 2016. And somebody said, tell me about your business. And I was so ignorant. I said, what business? I just wanted to get my nails and my hair done.
Yeah.
And not have to beg my baby daddy.
Okay.
That was my dream. That was like my only vision.
Okay.
And so I think over the conversation and me repeating what he said in my head, I was like, no, actually somebody got caught selling drinks on South Beach.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Somebody got caught selling drinks on South Beach, and a family member of mine, which knew my struggles. Like, I don't come from rich. I come from po as fuck, okay?
Okay.
Let's start there, po as fuck. Not regular po as fuck.
Wow.
So for that person to shout out to me and say, I told you that wasn't a good look. I'm a person, if you tell me I can't lose 50 pounds in a week, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in a week.
Okay.
So I was determined from that negativity to make what they assume to be illegal to make it real legal and show you.
Okay.
One thing my sisters call me, they call me Missouri. They say, Chaz is the show me girl. If you say I can't, I'm going to.
Missouri,
the show me state. The show me Missouri.
Show me state. You
show
right.
me state. Yeah, they were like, Chaz is like, she gonna show you. And it hurt my feelings because this person knew you my family and you literally know, like, I'm providing for my girls off of this. This not coming, I'm not buying handbags, I'm not buying diamonds. I'm just really like providing for me and my children. Yeah. So I took some time and did some research and kind of like everything kind of came together at one time. Meshed together at one time. I saw a post on Facebook. It was a black woman. Her name was Tashara Boleg. Tashara, shout out to Tashara. Tashara had a meet and greet about people that want to get a food truck started, restaurant, or a liquor license. And really at the time, my focus was how can I make my bald head hoe, my project bitch, and Strawberry Hennessy legal? What did I have to do? At the same time, MLK EDC was building a community kitchen. They reached out to me because I was selling the breakfast bowls at the same time. I was selling the drinks at the same time, but I wanted knowledge on how to make it professional, how to make it level up. Tashara's seminar gave me a play-by-play, the licenses I needed, what it was going to take, the money. And I think it was like 8 to 10 people in that course, and only 2 of us from that course literally jumped out and did what we came to do. Within, I think, a year and a half, the kitchen was built. Okay. I was fully licensed. And at Tashara's program is where I learned that you could have a cocktail and catering license. That's what makes it legal. Okay. Because I'm selling food and liquor. It's not a beer and wine. It's very separate. So if I come to your situation and you hire me and say, you're going to feed my people, now I can go and purchase liquor to have for these people. So there's no questioning me about how you get to sell liquor.
You said it's catering and liquor license?
Cocktail and catering license.
Cocktailing, okay. Cocktail.
Very separate from a standalone liquor license, which is that big license that costs $200,000. That's separate from what I have. Okay. The influence then became, now how can I grow it? How can I make it more? I really didn't have a vision. I still was selling door to door at barbershop salons, but I ended up meeting somebody at a barbershop. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, I met a few people that kept saying, I want to invest in your business. I want to invest in your business. It was mostly men. Yeah. And they didn't have good intentions. Okay. They had like, I need to see you after 12 o'clock hour, and then I'm going to invest in your business. Okay. So I met this one more person. He was like, you need money? I was like, oh, here we go with another weirdo. Here we go. Some weirdness going on here. And so it was coming towards a time where I needed to get a lot more money to invest into flip into Jazz in the Gardens. And he kept his word. Okay. He kept his word and helped me out. But the pandemic came. So the day of the Jazz in the Gardens, and I had all this product that this person that really believed in me purchased gave me his money, I was like, what am I going to do? Because I don't have the money to get back, and everything's closed now. So I ended up selling food on 119 to flip the money. And then my next purchase was the truck.
Truck. Okay.
It was a truck.
Okay.
Yeah. So that right investor came in.
The right person, the right time, the right situation, good information, and it just
So you think somebody who want to start a business to get a little bigger, you think they should have an investor? Not all businesses, but at least maybe.
I would say, for me, yes, I have an investor, but he's a solid investor.
Yes.
My next situation, I will not be doing everything by myself. Right now, I do everything by myself. Yes, I have a chef consultant, and I don't want to leave him out, which is Chef Ayo and Chef Lucas, Chef LaFleur. I don't want to leave them out because this menu that I have now came from those gentlemen.
Okay. Shout out to Chef Ayo.
Chef Ayo, Chef Jasper,
Jasper.
Lucas. Without them, this brand
Shout out Lucas.
wouldn't have grown the way that it is.
Yeah.
But moving forward, my next business venture will definitely have to be, I'm preparing myself to copy someone else's blueprint.
Okay.
Because what I have right now, I'm willing to give to someone else because now I've learned the pitfalls, the ups and downs, like how things can go. Sometimes it might not be. And people don't see like when stuff fall off. Everything right now is very high.
Yes.
And every expense, because I am, I'm not married.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm not married, and I don't have a personal partner that my everyday life is not joined with somebody else.
Yes.
It's huge. It's huge. So I would say my next situation, I would partner with someone else. That the expenses are not just my it's not just my expenses. So to have an investor is a blessing. Sometimes you will also need to have that definite hands-on partner that's in it with you. The investment is an amazing thing, but sometimes when you feel like when you have too much on your shoulders, I'm a person that if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, no matter what.
Yeah.
But sometimes at night I be like, it's too much.
Oh Lord.
You be all right, man. Nah, you be all right.
But then I wake up in the morning and be like, child, let's go get this money, girl.
Get this money, right?
Because how I'm pay for these lashes.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, I think the next thing that I do is gonna be definitely with a partner. It will be daytime mommy work. I realize in this business, food trucks they can be daytime. But right now, I think the majority and the bulk of money comes at nighttime.
I was just about to ask you that.
Everybody
So you
is at
think
work.
food truck business make majority of your money at night compared to daytime?
For me, my site, and again with someone else that has done it for a long time, her comparison is that the bigger hit happens at nighttime. It happens at night. It happens around the drunk people and the weed smokers. I love them.
Now, how important is location?
Location is big. Location and consistency is big for someone to know that they might wake up at 2 o'clock. Are you going to be there? Are you going to be at that location where you say you're going to be at? That's another reason why I say I don't want to continue to move my truck around anymore.
Okay.
I want, even though some people feel like, my truck is a bougie truck, it should be here, there, wherever. The places I had it at, my numbers were higher, but I wasn't consistent at those places.
Okay.
So I'd rather be somewhere that may be not as popular, but be consistent.
Okay.
But be consistent. So yeah, I think the nighttime crowd is a great crowd. They're gonna spend because what else open other than a food truck?
Yeah, nothing. Shoot, the hours that I come through, there ain't nothing else open. You take your chances with Burger King.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. That's why I tell people. I say, man, if you out late night, you hungry, go by Chicago's, drink some meat out there. Yeah. She out there until like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock maybe.
Now, would you speak on Roundtable? Like what happened over there? Pros, cons? Because that's what the hangout was for a little bit.
It was the hangout. I like the space. I'm just going to say that for me at Chicago, I appreciate the vendor across from me.
Okay.
And sometimes in vending, we have to learn how to share a space.
That's Mr. Everything, right?
I love Mr. Everything.
Mr. Everything. Shout out Mr. Everything, man.
Everything. I love when he's there. When he's there, that line get real long. I'm like, oh, they about to look over here.
Oh Lord.
They about to look and see what I got.
No, man.
Because everything that he have on his truck
It's separate from what
is
you
separate
have.
from what I have on my truck. And just because you wanted what he has tonight,
You may not be up for
you
that.
might want my pink banana pudding.
Yeah.
He don't got bald head hoes on his truck.
Oh.
I got bald head hoes.
Yeah.
Pull up and get a bald
That
head
shit
hoe.
fire.
You
All that
feel
shit
me?
fire.
Yeah.
So I don't mind being across from somebody, next to somebody. That's nothing because we're not running the same
And
race.
it's not like I'm taking your
I'm not
business.
taking nothing from you.
It's
Like
variety.
you said,
Yeah,
we
it's
share it, or
But all of the big wigs are doing it anyway.
I don't
Burger
sell
King on one
lobster.
side, McDonald's on the other side.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
I
Wendy's
don't
right
sell-
there.
Popeyes right up the
Checkers.
street. Yeah.
I don't sell lobster. My youngest baby has seafood allergies.
Yeah.
So I never cooked it in my house. I never desired to have it on my truck. So if you sell lobster tail and you next to me, you gonna boom lobster tails.
Yeah.
Me, I got hella wings in here. We sell tacos. Out of nowhere, I just like, what we got today? We got bacon burgers with a fried egg.
Okay. This
So
is
it's
a question
separate.
that everybody asks me. What's on the truck?
What's on the truck?
Can you name like
What's
at
not
least
on the
5,
truck?
6 things?
What's not on the truck?
Yeah,
Okay,
but you know
what-
how
let me tell you
people
what's
is.
not on
They
the truck.
want to hear it.
So on our truck, we have pasta. We have 3 proteins that we stick to: chicken, steak, or shrimp. You can get pasta, hibachi rice. You can get quesadillas. You can get tacos. You can get a bacon burger with fried egg. We have fried ribs. I added macaroni and cheese as a second side other than fries. I try to keep the cost low because it take a lot to store food that can spoil very easy.
Yeah.
So my thinking pattern it was to keep our costs low at what we had. I don't have a bunch of salmon and seafood because where I'm gonna keep it. How I'm gonna restore
And that stuff go bad fast,
when
right?
I don't sell
Quick.
it. So you can get chicken pasta, steak pasta, shrimp pasta, or orgy pasta.
Okay.
Orgy, of course, is all 3 meats: your rice or your or your pasta.
Orgy. The orgy.
Now, how did you come up with the names?
The
Different
names?
names. Yeah.
Oh, I work at a lot of strip clubs. Who don't want a busted burger, pink pole pudding? You know, all a boner is a fried rib. Who don't want that? Like that's talented.
I like it. Good stuff.
Yeah, and we
Go
have, of
ahead,
course,
man.
we have Lil Booty Lemonade. Shout out to Major 9. Thank you very much, sir. So it just took off from working for different rappers at events, and I use cultivate with whatever their name is, add it to my menu, make it popular for that situation I'm in. But sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't stick.
Okay. Now, is there a contract that you have to sign on in order to have that spot? Like whatever. Like right now, you at Chicago's. You have to have something worked out with the owner of Chicago's, or
I pay a fee, a vending fee nightly to be there.
Okay.
I'm not in a physical contract. I am in a verbal contract, like to pay daily when I'm there.
Okay. Is there any added protection from Chicago's, or you out there on your
There's
own?
some protection at Chicago. Don't worry yourself. Somebody watching.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody watching. Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It is. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me check this. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So, starting out, did you have a concept already for the truck, or like what made you go with your color scheme, some of the equipment you have on there? Like, give me a little bit about that.
Clueless.
Clueless. Oh,
The
so
truck
you bought the
was
truck
white.
with everything
It
in
was
it already?
white. No, I had no clue. I just told S4L Industries, build me a truck based on what I thought I was going to be cooking.
Okay.
So a lot of my truck right now, I want to take out. It should be other things inside to make it better.
Okay.
Like right now, the truck needs a plug. The truck has to have somewhere to be parked regularly. It all comes with an expense. A truck it's not a cheap situation. It's a big overhead. To park a truck in a parking lot, if you're not a homeowner, because I'm not a homeowner, in most neighborhoods, if you live in a gated community, you can't park a food truck in your gated community.
Okay.
To park a truck physically costs between $300 and $500 a month alone. The insurance is on both vehicles, the small van and the big truck.
Okay. I was going to ask about that.
$700 a
next.
month.
Yeah. Now, the smaller one is just doing catering.
The smaller one is for catering and transporting the food from the commercial kitchen to the truck.
Okay.
So yeah, the color scheme came from Jao, which is JP Prince. I told him surprise me. I said as long as it has pink in it, I don't care. Surprised me.
The whole truck is pink.
The whole truck it's just booming with pink.
Yeah.
I said, put some blue because I want to represent both my girls. One love blue, one love pink. And that's what he came up with. When he sent it to me, I was like, perfect. It was amazing. I didn't open my truck. I got the truck for my birthday. I got it in May, June. In June, I had COVID.
Okay.
COVID. And I was so scared to tell my investor. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Oh,
I'm going to die.
Lord.
And I owe money and I'm going to die.
Oh, Lord.
When I called him, I was like, I need to tell you something. Like I was dying for real. Look, I got on my last breath. I was like, I need to tell you something.
And how he reacted?
He was like, girl, go on, man. Just get better. I was like, okay.
Wow.
I promise I'm going to make it right. But I literally was laying in my bed so scared. Like, I got this big truck now. I'm laying in the bed, like, please don't let me die, Lord. My kid's not here.
Yeah.
I'm by myself.
And this bullshit happened.
I don't know who coughed on
at
me.
the wrong time.
Shout out.
I had a 30-day
Wrong
cough.
time.
Wrong
That shit
time.
happened.
It was bad. So when everybody else really opened their truck in the summer, my truck didn't open all the way to November. June, I had COVID. July, my best friend had COVID, and then she passed away. Damn, so I needed like another month. I needed like to get my mind right. And I was like, what would Keandra do? Girl, you better get up and go get this money. And I was like, well, let me figure it out. I went to a party in October. And again, it's all got to do with all my friends. Like all my friends. I went to a birthday party that I was petrified to go to because it was inside. Once you have COVID, you be like, I'm not.
You scared.
You scared of everybody. Like,
You wearing the mask in your car.
You like sex.
You the only one in the car. You wearing the mask for what?
You be like, STDs, no, where your 19s at? Show me your COVID test.
Let me see the card.
Let me see your card, baby. Let me see what you got.
Oh,
So,
no.
August came, still hadn't opened the truck. Truck was almost done. It was done, but I hadn't went and picked it up because I was scared to go get it. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with that truck now. I really didn't know. I was like, don't know what to do. I had no staff. I had nothing going on. My stylist and friend, Charnel, who is a psycho Libra, if you don't come to her party, she don't care if you was dead. If you was dead, don't matter. You better come to my party dead. So I went to her party, and the catering, the chefs were Chef Al and Lucas. And I literally walked up to them and said, please help me. Please help me because I don't know what I'm going to do. I knew for the longevity of the truck, it had to be food that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
It couldn't just be soul food. It just couldn't be one thing. I wanted it to be a broad enough menu where it brought in all the backgrounds. I didn't want to just be the girl who was known just for chicken sauce or just for, because to be honest with you, chicken sauce was never mine. It was my baby daddy's. It was the one thing I asked him to do for me to boost my money. I knew.
So that means he make fire ass chicken
He
sauce.
makes fire ass. Now I'm gonna tell you no lie. I don't know who gonna go back and tell him I said it.
Oh Lord!
But my cheering them daddy make fire chicken sauce.
Wow!
Fire.
Wow!
Fire by the cup. Period.
Wow!
But it went well with my liquor.
Okay.
So it matched with my liquor and banana pudding. So people come to my truck and say, "What you sell? What's good on here?" I be like, everything, because all I know how to make is lemonade and banana pudding. So whatever they do in there, it's miraculous.
Yeah.
It's miraculous in there.
Wow!
They throwing down.
Exactly. So that's how we came up with a concept. I met with them. We went through something. We went through like a couple different menus.
Yeah.
We added conch salad because it kept being requested. Do you have conch salad? I'm like, why would I just sit here and not sell conch salad? So somebody on the truck knew how to make it.
Yeah.
Again, not me, because I don't deal with seafood. And we just sold it.
Okay.
So everything on the truck right now is like, I want to say American style bar food.
Okay. Hold on. Before we hop in the next question, follow Miss Chaz, Drinks on Me 305.
The food truck edition.
On Instagram. Drinks on Me 305.
Yes.
The YouTube, follow Tuff Talk on YouTube. Well, basically our social, everything is in
The link. The link
in
is
the link
bio.
in the bio and on the IG.
The link is in the bio.
Yeah. So let me ask you this thing. Let me ask you this. Where do you see yourself in a year from now?
Well, I'm going to say in the next 6 months. I was proposed a question. It was by you.
Really now? Okay.
By you. I didn't tell Tavares. To say it now. I didn't tell T.
T.
I didn't tell T.
Uh-huh.
You asked me, what's the elevation from the truck.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna move on? How are we gonna move on from the truck? And in my mind, I believe that the next level, now that everyone's vaccinated and going back inside and sitting, I would like to move towards having a breakfast bar.
Yeah.
Sit in. You remember Esther's back in the day used to open at 5
Yeah, I remember Esther's. Yeah,
2 o'clock.
Yeah,
they was out.
Yeah, I remember them.
That's the life I want to live going forward in the next year. I want to be up very early and home very early. I do not want to be out all night long.
All night.
I am looking to lease my truck.
Okay.
I'm looking to either sell it as a franchise or lease it.
Okay.
Just got to take care of it. But I'm looking to move into a building and become different business, new business.
Okay.
That's my next steps right now.
So you letting the name go, possibly?
No, the name is trademarked.
Okay.
Because there was someone out here saying that there were drinks on me.
Yeah.
And good for her.
Hater,
Yeah.
huh?
No, not a hater. It was cute. It was cute the way I thought it was cute. But I already made it hard. I already made it what it is on these two bad knees. She's going to try something else. Sorry, sis.
No, you said somebody a Libra. You said you're a Libra?
No, my friend.
Okay,
I'm
your
a
friend.
Taurus.
Oh, nah.
I'm a
Jay.
special Taurus.
Jay said, James said Libras are the best.
That's
Libra.
debatable.
Whatever you want to say, man.
If they're a man, they're liars.
I'm an Aries. I think Aries are the best, man. But you know, it's all about
Y'all
that.
already know Capricorn.
Okay, so let me ask you this: the one thing you wish you know, right, in the beginning of your career, if you, what's the one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
We was gonna get vaccinated and go back in the buildings.
That's the one.
I would have been in the building right now.
Okay, well, that's it.
Vaccination? Oh, it was gonna be over. Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's the one thing you wish you know.
Yeah,
When you started your career.
Like to go back, I think I would have purchased a trailer instead of a truck.
Why is that?
Only because trucks are one whole piece, trailers are two parts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a trailer because that means I had to have a way to pull it.
Yes.
Now, my good friends, they have 3 trailers. And their kids, like from 9 years old, could turn the trailer around and move it. I'd be like, dang, wish I would have learned.
Okay.
But most people who never driven one and they purchase a trailer, they always end up slinging the trailer around, having an accident, something happens. So I bought the truck based on what I could control with my own. Like, I could drive it myself. I could park it myself. I could maneuver it myself. I didn't have to purchase an additional car to use it. That was my thinking at the time.
Yeah.
But now looking back, I would have got a trailer.
Okay.
Only because it's wider. It has more space.
Yeah.
You put more equipment inside. It's just different from having a truck. A truck is just what you have. The space is all you got.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Tupac. He our next guest. He our
next
next guest. Shout out, boy.
Next week. We already set a date for that, right?
Yeah. Be this week. But you saying
what up?
the trailer would have been easier. Probably, right?
If I would have took the time to
think about it, trials. I guess it's all trials and tribulations, right?
It's all a learning experience.
And that's part of business, right?
It's part of business. If I look back on, I have a storage right now that has so much glass and plastic containers in it that I need help clearing out because it was all the things that I did from parties and situations when I was only selling drinks. I was selling food, but I was selling mostly like drinks. So I had all these containers that I was like, let's see how it works. People say, well, why you don't sell drinks in Capri Suns?
Yeah.
Well, I like to sell like 300 drinks at a time, and Capri Suns can't sit on top of each other 300 at a time because they spill out everywhere. It's a loss. It doesn't make sense for me.
Okay.
People say, well, you need to, and I would say, well, they don't understand that I have a storage full of all that stuff that somebody can come and get. Because I tried everything in this mama that I thought looked pretty. Or if people had a baby shower, I would do like a buffet of drinks, a mommy and me drink, and liquor all around. So I have a bunch of things that I tried before I figured out what worked best.
Okay.
And still right now, it's still another way it could be done.
Okay.
All right, now y'all here now. Somebody out there, they need help. They thinking about starting up something, man. She got a lot of stuff in storage, man. Holla at her.
Yeah, man. I mean, y'all hear it, man.
And if anybody is looking to, in the next 6 months, build up a business brand, I'm looking for help. I'm looking for help.
Y'all hear it.
I used to have a fly assistant. I ain't gonna lie, she was so good.
Y'all hear it first on Tuff Talk.
She was so good at everything, and she was always ahead of things for me. Me and her, like, and I'm gonna tell some people. Sometimes people think that because what people see on the outside, they see somebody that's here, but on the inside, I'm always like still learning, still gathering information, still wanting to grow. I never expect anyone that's been with me to stay with me.
Yeah.
If you can't be with somebody that's a hustler and grow, then you got the wrong mentality to be in this business.
Okay.
I'm a person that shares and gives information no matter what and support. So I would say as a fellow vendor, owner, people that want information, it's okay to ask. It's okay to ask. I'm in the interview. I know you see that I'm in the interview. And you're going to call me.
Going to call you rude. In the middle of the interview.
That's what it is. I try my best to make sure that my reputation speaks for itself. The two young ladies that were with me from the beginning, they both own their own businesses separately now.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's stuff, man.
Like young, like 20 years old.
So they got the feel of it with you.
And just took off. Like doing their own thing. And I applaud them because in the beginning, I didn't really know what I was going to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy. Your business is like war. It will keep you up at night. It will make you think, and you look around, it's the sun. So when people say, "Oh, I see your little truck," I be saying,
"You still got that little job."
Oh Lord! So
got that little job.
So let me ask you this: if somebody, a young woman, young man, want to not, go and work for somebody, they want to start their own. Maybe they say, "Oh, I want to get in the food business. I want to have a food truck, food trailer." What would you tell them, like the pros and cons? Like, what would you tell them? Like,
be prepared for the cost. Be prepared because what happens at the end of the day is that sometimes things don't work.
Okay. And what happened also if they have a brand name, first thing they should get is the LLC on their name, right? On their business or what? Or should they wait?
I would say, well, most people do an LLC because it's the norm. It's what everyone does. Like my business is not even an LLC. It's an S corp.
Okay.
It's an S corp at this point. It's not like just because I already put it on the truck, it wasn't like I'm taking $4,000 down a wrap and put that up there.
Yeah.
But again, it was just my pride and joy, so I put it up there.
Okay.
But officially on paper, my business is an S corp.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Shout out to Pink. Shout out to Pink. She listening.
Yeah.
Okay. You got something, Madness?
Man, I still got a ton.
Go ahead, man.
I got a ton. So
go ahead.
Before we started this, right? And see, for y'all that don't know, right? Me and this crazy guy, we went to school together. And we used to rock for a little bit after school. And then, as everything, man, you grow apart a little bit or whatever.
Yeah, life.
But I had a one-on-one, actually. Like, I had started doing a little, I guess I was like a guest on somebody else's podcast for a little bit. And I was doing a one-on-one with one of my dogs, Lou. Shout out to Lou. And this crazy dude walked in, man. Walked in, "Hey, boy, let me tell you about my truck, dog." Got me, So I was like, damn, okay. Told me he wasn't really hands-on with it. He was, looking to invest. All right?
Yeah.
Dropping some gems on y'all right now. And it was crazy because I had just spoke with Lou about doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the time, I didn't have the right support system, ultimately. The funds was there. That wasn't a problem. The bank was there. If I needed the bank, they would have worked out whatever I didn't have physically. But the person I was laying down with, what I thought was home, wasn't in my corner when it came to this. And it gets deep. It gets deep.
Yeah.
Because even the person you lay next to may not be in favor of you leveling up.
Might not be in the support of what you're doing, yeah.
So for me, I kind of weighed it out or whatever. The crib wasn't bad. Granted, this person wasn't in my corner on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I just say, you know what, I'll pass on it. Holla at you, see what you got going on. At some point, get with Chaz, get a good understanding on this. But it was a Brazilian steak truck for $60,000. That's what I had. And I would have purchased that with all the clientele. Passed on it.
Yeah.
Passed on it. 2 weeks later, the truck sold.
So you regret it?
Absolutely. Most definitely. And see, my issue, right, same as you were saying, you need to have somebody in the kitchen.
Yes.
I was going to be in the kitchen. Me and the missus at the time, when I presented, it's like, oh, hell no. I don't like getting in the kitchen now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. This ain't going to work then.
Wow.
This is not going to work. Because in addition to buying the truck, setting up those funds, you also need to set up the funds on who you going to pay to run this thing.
Yes.
You know, and then, like I said, secure location. I was asking you about that, where you going to be at, how long are you going to be there, what's the area like, what's the competition like, niggas going to be taking shots at your truck, these types of things. You know, it's things behind the scenes to consider that most people don't.
Yeah.
But where I'm at with it right now, I'm still looking at it. I give a shout out to Trick Daddy, right? Because I pass by that spot all the time. Whenever I go to see my old girl, I slide by Sundays, you know.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Sundays Eatery, you know,
Yeah.
Miami Gardens. But I'm often asking myself, like, would Trick's operation be a little bit better if he had a truck that was out there, an active truck, mobile?
He has a truck.
I never see the truck, man. Really?
Who gonna run it?
See, this is what my problem was,
Yeah,
you know?
Who's gonna run it?
Okay.
He has a truck.
Yeah.
The truck, it was built by the same people that built my truck.
Okay.
So I see his truck, and it's still parked where I saw that truck at parked.
Oh, okay.
So he
Okay.
has
That's
a truck.
tough, man.
Okay.
I have a cousin that was approached by someone to buy this truck. There's a truck that was built by S4L.
Mm-hmm.
The truck is probably big as this building.
Okay.
It's really, really big truck. And on the back of the truck, they have a huge pizza oven on the back of it. The truck cost, when they built it, was $80,000.
Okay.
Probably like 90. Where that truck gonna go at?
That's a big ass truck,
That's
bro.
a huge truck.
You can't park that
Where
everywhere.
you gonna take it?
You can't park it everywhere, bro.
You have to already have set in stone where that
Who's
truck
gonna
is
be
going to
there
go.
running that?
Who's going to run it? And my cousin called me. People ask me all the time, should I buy my mama a food truck? Your mama who ain't working 10 years?
Yeah,
No.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah.
No, how is that going to work? Somebody going to be mad with somebody.
not. Yeah.
Somebody going to say, why you ain't show up to work? It's going to happen. I have times where I move my truck and none of my staff come to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody show up to work.
So how does that work? You got to get in there?
No, I don't open.
Oh, hell.
I don't open because it takes more than one person, two people to run the truck. So you buy anything that large, where it's gonna go? Who gonna help you? Like it's not a 1-2 thing. It's more of it takes parts, and that part I know because my chefs who constantly work in mass numbers. It's not one person.
Yeah.
It is not a one person job. That's why I commend the gentleman outside right now, outside by himself. I'm like, well, you
Yeah,
good.
he doing this thing.
Yeah.
You good,
Yeah.
but you from up, down, round and round. So the efficiency that you want to offer your clients or your customers is the service, the time. You don't. I mean, people will wait for what they want, but they won't always wait.
Yeah.
I always used to say, Lord, please let me have a Trick Daddy line. Lord, let me have a Trick Daddy line.
They be right
that
round. They be
line.
right round outside,
I
bro.
don't know if y'all seen Sundays either, but that thing, whew, they got the U-Fair line. out
Yeah.
there, you
And
know?
then when I got that line, I was like, oh, I'm sweating real bad. I'm so hot. It take more than one person. So
Yeah.
it's a developmental thing that you learn over time. How are you going to handle this crowd? How many people do you need for this certain day, this certain event? How are you going to pay them?
And you already see how I get down. I shoot your text first. I
See?
throw some extra on my books, dog. Like,
See?
Yeah, I know.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Who going to come to work?
I even text
Yeah.
you 5 minutes before I leave. Like, yeah, I'm on the way right now. You know.
I have a cousin. I have a cousin, and I love her dearly. And she came to me with a proposal and said, I want to make money in my sleep. I said, well, this the wrong business because I don't sleep, boo.
Yeah.
You got to get up. I get up. We got to all go. We
Grind
got to go.
time.
It's not a time to chill. When it's a new business, you got to take care of it. It's still in the learning stages of what's going to be the outcome. I had a conversation with another vendor, and she admonished me to get a planner.
Okay.
So when I do events, write down how the event went. So that the next year when it comes around again, I can decide whether I'm going to do it, was it worth it, or stay away from it. I think this year I was just happy-go-lucky to be even invited anywhere. And I did a lot of things out of pocket.
Okay.
I did it out of pocket, and I can't get it back.
Now,
Can't get it back.
$1 million question. How is the money? When
Good
your
when
spot
it's
is
good,
good.
good when it's good, and horrible when it's horrible.
Damn. Okay.
Good when it's good, and nothing like paying a vendor's fee ahead of the event. And when I walked away. I have a video on my page where I was sitting on a bus stop and I started rapping to myself because the city of Miramar shut my truck down. Only because I didn't know that my fire extinguisher needed to be checked every 6 months. I had a Trick Daddy line. I was the only food there. I was the only food there. I jumped off the truck and walked to the front of Miramar Regional and sat on the bus stop. Because
that was stressful, huh?
It was beyond stressful. I was in tears because how am I gonna get the money back? Yeah. That staff still had to be paid for that day. Months. The food was still on that truck. It still needed to be sold. Where I'm going.
Yeah, you're right.
So people don't see when things don't always work out. It's a complete gamble. Unlike a standstill restaurant that people are going to walk into, they made a choice. They made a decision to walk into your building and buy your food. When you're called to a vending event, first of all, people that run vending events, they make money. They get money off top. So let's say Jazz in the Garden.
Yeah.
Jazz in the Garden is going to cost this year. I saw an email. I got an email. I think it's between 3,000
You gonna be out there? The truck gonna be out there or no?
I don't know. We're gonna have a conversation.
Oh.
Me and my investor.
Oh.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Oh
Maybe.
shit.
Maybe.
So, to be continued.
To be continued.
Yeah.
But I have a bigger fish I want to fry in May. So that's the one that my eyes focus on right now. Because Jason Jenkins believes in my brand, and I want to show and prove what I got.
Okay.
I asked my family and my friends that always be saying, I'll be there for you. I need you financially and physically come May. I need your hands, your legs. Let's go. But when vendors set up to bring in or the person that organizes it, you don't know because they hired you. Okay, they said they're going to have 100,000 people. And they bring in 50 trucks. The money might be
a little iffy.
That's too many trucks.
Yeah.
Because you really got to work for that money. You know what I mean? Now you got to work and hope, and yes, you get all those people in. You already paid this big vending fee, $4,000, your food costs, and now the labor. You might walk away with.
But now notoriety is there though. Like you have.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. When it come to money, it come in numbers. I need to see the money. I don't care about you knowing me. My money. Gotta be the money. If you don't make the money, where did it come from? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the famous Chaz. Great little lady. Drinks on Me. Make sure y'all follow her on IG. Drinks on Me 305. Make sure y'all follow us in our IG and our bio. All our socials, and subscribe to the YouTube. Because y'all like to listen to me. I'm silly. Y'all always talking about terrible tea.
That's what they call it?
Yeah, man. Terrible tea.
I don't like it.
All the women hate me, so I don't try to. I don't like for them to hate me, but they hate me because I'm a realist.
You a what?
I'm a realist. And when you're a realist,
a chauvinist?
the women.
Does that mean chauvinist?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
It seems like.
But no.
Man.
But we had a great interview today, man. This young lady, man, y'all make sure y'all go out there and check us out. Check her out. She'll be putting it out there on her IG now. Oh, yeah. When she out there from Chicago's. Make sure y'all check her out. Great food.
Great vibes.
Everything great.
Great
customer service.
Great energy.
Customer service, number one.
I try my best to be the Chick-fil-A of food trucks.
Yes.
That's why I don't take numbers, we take names.
And I've never been disappointed. So I can tell you, it's the truth.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
All right.
Same here.
Madness.
No
same
issues.
thing.
No issues.
No issues.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all check us out. Check her out. Thanks for listening. Thanks to our listeners, our supporters, everybody.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget. Fuck with us.